Cool. Oh, that's a big hook, kind of
Yeah.
low. So before I really start going here, is there anything I should know about you?
I'm legally blind in my right eye.
So, okay,
I have,
blind in the right eye. Okay, does that cause you any issues that you feel during your golf swing?
just setting up to the ball and seeing where the ball is, particularly if I get longer clubs and I'm having the ball driver, for example, I have to have in the inside of my left foot,
Okay.
and it just seems a lot farther when I'm looking. I
So
can't. The depth perception just isn't there.
Okay, so the right
So-
eye is the issue. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, if you look at a lot of my players, they don't get into positions where they worry about watching the golf ball that much. Like, a lot of my players are rotary, and their heads are looking down towards the target when they get into the strike. So, you know, I think if you struggle with setup in that regard, we have to find some cue to kind of train you on feeling what is reality for your golf swing. So you know you're in the right position, and that's just visually what it looks like to you, right?
Right.
And you'll be able to deal with that. So that the first thing I see with your body, okay, the first movement issue I see is you have a lot of pressure way too far towards your toes at address, okay? So I want to get you lined up first and get you in better balance, okay? I'm watching your entire move.
Okay.
Everything's here, it rolls back, and then it goes forward and just tries to cut across. So we need to put you in a position where you're not falling all over the place. So I'm going to completely take the golf ball out of play, not worry about the golf ball, and get you set up better.
Okay.
So let me borrow your club for a second. If we start looking at the body, go ahead, stand there, okay? We want to feel as though the feet are about shoulder width apart. That's good, okay? Now you're standing straight up and down for me, which is perfect, okay? Get a little bit of knee flex right now. That might be a little too much. There you go, perfect. Now, in order to get down to the golf ball, I don't want you to feel like you're tilting down at your hip. I want you to get some rounding up here in your thoracic spine, okay? So hunch your shoulders over a little bit for me. There you go. Now, grip this club again. Okay. Let it hang out in front of you. Here you go. Grip it in both hands. So that's a lot more balanced, right? I was seeing your heels actually come up at address before. Now, we can keep the pelvis back a little bit more. There we go. That's good. That's one of the first balance points that we need to be able to hit, okay? You
And
feel like the pressures of the balls of the feet there?
Yeah, and the other thing I'm asking, so my knees don't need to be flexed any more than this?
Nope. I'm perfectly okay with that. The more knee flexion you have, the more you're going to have to stick your pelvis back, and the more tilt you're going to have in your lumbar, lower spine, which I'm trying to avoid with most of my players, okay? So from there, where do you generally like to keep the ball when you set up to it? If I were to take a golf ball and put it down, where would you generally want it?
To sit closer to the center of my body.
Center of your body.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just try to.
So
I can visualize in between my feet because I can look down with my left eye and whatever vision coming out of my right eye.
okay.
Try to.
So you
Keep it
feel
down.
comfortable if I were to just put this down, you feel that that's the center of your body right there?
Yeah.
Okay. So we don't have any issue with that. If I start moving the ball more up here, now you start to,
Now it's like I'm trying to.
your depth perception.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that left eye and say, where is it? Is it like you put it where you said up there?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say that was actually in between or right in line with the left heel for me.
Yeah.
If it was in line with the left heel, a lot of times I'll look at it and I think it's there.
Sure.
Like I literally think it's inches further over that. And in the process of that is during the swing, especially with like a driver, if that's what I'm doing for, I feel like I'm reaching and trying to get to the ball.
Okay.
That's out there.
So I think one of the things we're going to have to do, you know, if we can get center fine with an iron, that's good. Okay? So we don't really have to worry about that too much.
Okay.
I put that back in center. But when we start working into a driver and we need the ball up there, one thing you can do is you can take an alignment stick, put it down, put a golf ball at the end of the alignment stick, okay, and get that off your heel, okay, and you just hit a whole bunch of golf balls, so you know that's where the golf ball is in relationship to my heel. There's no guessing, right? And after you do it enough, then even if visually it looks like it's way up there, it'll play a trick with your head, and you'll say, okay, this is right. It looks weird, but it's right. Okay.
What I've had to do to compensate for that is I set the ball up where it's supposed to be. I have to adjust with the ball. It's inside my heel there.
Okay.
So back in there like that. And I looked 5 inches behind the ball.
Okay.
Here in my swing is I want my face to path to square up 5 inches behind the ball.
Okay.
Now I took the ball out of play. That's
Okay.
what I wound up having to do.
Okay. So that's
why
part. If you can come up with a way
Yeah.
to set that up to where everything matches up,
I've gotten
that's
better.
perfectly fine.
Hey guys, if you like this video, please like and comment. I come out with new content every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Thanks a lot, you guys.